I would like to thank the state of New Mexico for being on their game and getting their 2023 rates up because there's a lot of typing that had to happen. And even though New Mexico is a fairly easy state to withhold and they don't require you to do a lot of extra things, they actually use the regular W-4 when determining anything you need. You do not have to, it says not used, not used when it comes to New Mexico. You don't have to have your employee fill out anything other than their federal W-4. And we would like you to, or I would like you to pick what their status is by choosing whatever it was from the W-4. So New Mexico single or New Mexico married or New Mexico head of household. That is how the payroll file works. And we'll go over what the formulas are because thank you, New Mexico, for issuing this and continuing the streak of getting stuff done. We are getting states complete and prepared and set up for the new year. So here you have New Mexico state wage withholding for the annual period here for 2023. These formulas, these really complicated layered progressive rate formulas that go all the way from 1.7% to up to 5.9%, only changed super slightly from the previous year. Basically, like everything has the same ending number of this like 850 or 400 or 425, 925, stuff like this. This is totally the very small changes that were made in all of those rates are what were reflected. That's all that happened. So it did require a lot of typing, and this is what the formula looks like. If you want to zoom in, I'll actually zoom in so you can see how big this formula has to be with all the different rates that there are. But yeah, I mean, basically the single one is this one, and it's got all the ifs and nested ifs with all the different layered rates, and that's how you type it out. The married one changed slightly as well. It's that one and the head of household one. There's just three of them you had to type in, but they're now updated, and so New Mexico is now accurate. And just really slight adjustments, no adjustments to the rates, just slight increases in the thresholds of each layer. So you'll see like $1 or $2 in extra in savings on your paycheck, depending on how much you're making, because the rates just got raised a little bit slightly. So I think that's true. It like even these numbers didn't change. It was amazing how little changed, yet you had to change all of these. You had to change the references in all of these formulas. So that's it for New Mexico. It's super easy. You get New Mexico withholding. As you see, it's going to be within this range of 1.7 to 5.9%. But that is how you do it. You just use the federal W-4, and then you try to, in this file, if you purchase access to the payroll and Google Sheets file or Excel versions, you do need to pick the status right here because that will choose the proper rate. And there you go. All right, so New Mexico. New Mexico's done. Boy, we just keep going. And this is great because it had to change and it's done. So it's really done. So New Mexico revised is now done. We're on to Nevada that doesn't have any state tax in Nevada. Oh boy, New York. We'll have to deal with New York City tax and Yonkers, PFI and SDI. Any changes? Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, that one I do not think I'm probably going to turn out here on Friday because I've kind of gone through a streak just to see how many I could do when I don't have too many impediments. And I mean, I made it all the way from, it's funny, I made it all the way from like Louisiana. I made it all the way from Louisiana all the way down to Nevada, essentially. Now there are a couple no states, but that is, I mean, that's a lot. That is 14 states I tore through essentially in one night here. Is that true? Well, a lot of these were not done. That's why. So 3, 5, 6. North Dakota is probably not changing. 7. So yeah, so it's really we tore through 7, and then 7 are awaiting. But man, is this progress. Man, is this progress. I didn't think I'd be getting it done this fast. So we will hit New York, and then we have Ohio and Oklahoma and Oregon, a bunch of other things we need to do. No, this is work in progress. Oregon. So anyway, point is it's looking a lot better. That's New Mexico. I've sold some of these files in New Mexico previously to like Roswell and different funny places in New Mexico that are cool. A lot of independent folks, calm folks. I get interesting radio every time I drive through New Mexico. If I'm going like Colorado and sometimes out west, I'll do New Mexico for sure. And I want to hit that area near Santa Fe more and check it out. I just haven't done enough. Even though I've been to Taos a few times, that's very beautiful going up the Taos ski area. Um, and the chateau stuffer that's up there. Chateau is the wrong word because it's not French in influence in architecture, but really fascinating place. And so New Mexico is a great state. So that's the whole withholding for 2023. It's ready, and we continue on, and we go to New York. So good luck. Payroll should be easy. We are so making it so in New Mexico.